What's up, Grow Fam? It's Wednesday.
Hey,
Once again, it's Wednesday, the middle of the week. We all need that little something to get us through the rest of the week, right? I don't know, but today's Wednesday. It's another Whalen Wednesday on Grow Fam. What's up, Grow Fam? How's it going, everybody? It's Wednesday once again. Switching audio tonight. Yeah, so tonight, okay, we're good to go. Grow Fam Wednesday, Whalen Wednesday. What's up, Grow Fam? Getting that middle of the week going on right now. We're going to have a little sesh. We're going to hang out. We're going to have some fun. We're going to give away Grow Fam box tonight. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Whalen Wednesday, powered by Grow Fam. All right, everybody, what's up? Welcome to Wednesday, everybody. Whalen Wednesday on Grow Fam. We are on the Indoor Farmer Rumble channel as well. If you guys are interested in Rumble, ask me about that. But yeah, happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy midweek sesh. It's time to maybe, we'll have some fun and maybe find some information out at the same time.
Eat your vegetables!
One last chicken, I'll be gone. Making camp with the flash on. Never really felt like I belong, so I'll be on my way and I won't be long. I'll be dead by dawn. 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 Scrolling through my texts, sharing left and right.
All right, everybody, what's up? It is Wednesday. It is We Grow Wednesday, I like to call it. And it is, let's see, May the 8th be with you. Saw a lot of funny memes about that today. Guys, what's up, Grow Fam? What's up, guys? What's up, Grow Fam? We got a couple of fun things to do tonight. So if you could share us out, hit that like button. Of course, I didn't put it in the thing, but I am going to do a spin for my members later on. Shouts out to everybody that's participating in that. We've got people coming in on every platform. X is being funny for me today. I can't even share it out myself on X for some reason, but that's fine. No worries. It's on there. We're there. What's up, X? And actually, I do want to bring something up about that. Maybe later we'll talk about it. I see a lot of friendly faces in there. What's up, everybody? What's up, Derek, James, Margaret, Gerald, congrats to all the game night winners. We had some pretty interesting things happen over game night this week, so go check that out. And I've had a couple good shows this week, actually. Yesterday was fun. If you didn't see that, it was like sifting through those friend requests live on the air, all the hundreds of them that you get. It was fun. Fun for me anyway. I don't know. We had like 28 people on Rumble hanging out for a while. That was awesome. We've already got 65 non-Rumble side tonight on the Grow Fam Homestead and such. Let's see where we're at on Rumble tonight. Rumble, I'm in a different category, so it's a little bit different, but we had it rocking yesterday for sure. Got Mama Rochi in the house. What's up, Mama Rochi? What's up, Margaret? What's up, William, Sean, Harry? I see. Let's get into some comments. Let's do some comments tonight. I do have some articles to go over. We're gonna check out some things and such. We're gonna get it going. Let me play some tunes though. Let me see what we got loaded in here right now. That's not the right. I don't think that's the right answer. That's the wrong answer. Let's see. We'll move on. And let's see. Into Space? No, I don't think I'm gonna like that one. Let's go back to some good old Jay Frost. Cannabis Corner. All right. That's one of my favorites right there. Jess coming in with the @followers. Thank you very much. What's up, Chris? How are you, man? Chris, I haven't seen you around. I think you were a locals member. And if you want to find out what you're missing out on, let me know, man. Got a lot of different things going on there. We got a post on the top pinned on locals for giveaways throughout the week. I'm going to do a spin tonight, tomorrow night. I think that's about it. Let's see, where are we at here? We've got William on the Rumble. Rumble. Hey. Said hey twice. What's up? Perry on the YouTube. We're live on the Grow Fam YouTube, the Wayland Indoor Farmer YouTube, and I think it's just the Indoor Farmer on YouTube. We're live on X. We're live on Rumble. So check it out. Perry, what's up, my guy? Tagging and sharing. I appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. We're getting up there. We've got about 70 people hanging out now. I'm going to put that hashtag up pretty soon. What's up, Sean? Bro, we had the Rumble rocking last night. We had about 30 people in there. I know that's not crazy, but for a smaller account, still building up over there. It's better than I get on my Facebook, and I have thousands of followers over there. It does not equate. What's up? Who was that I saw on X? Somebody was on X. Is that you, Margaret? Yes, Margaret coming through on the X. Shouts out to X and my man G-Lo over there from the LCX, the live stream community that I'm admin for on X. And we are going to do something special this Saturday, a little bit of a pass the cast kind of thing. So if anybody's interested in that, come check it out Saturday. It's going to be fun for people all over the place. Let's see where we at. Catching up. Michael Gray, I saw you follow me on X today. Appreciate that, man. I saw that. Well, hell yeah. Sharing it out. Thanks, nobody. Thank you, Derek, sharing it out. Appreciate you, man. Did you guys see the picture on my, the thumbnail picture for this, the event picture? Check it out. I put some of my best buds on there from recent days. I have 4 plants that are finishing up right now. They're basically done. It's going to be another week before 8 weeks, but I don't know. I think I'm just going to chop them. It's pretty much time, man. It's time. What's up, Stacy? No problem. Appreciate you coming. I'm not sure if I was the one that invited you, but anybody that's liking and sharing right now, thank you guys. We're going to get into it and have fun. I got the giveaway tool to pull up. So tonight we're giving away a shirt from thegrowfam.com, and it's going to be sort of a randomized shirt of your size. I think you might get a choice. Actually, it might come to a choice type of a scenario, but we're gonna find out. All right, here is the giveaway tool. Here, we'll do this. Nice shirt. Hashtag nice shirt. All right. I don't know if you guys, does my background seem distracting to you guys? I'm actually going to switch it up here. We're going to go to a secondary option that I planned. Here we go. There you go. Nice shirt. Hashtag nice shirt, everybody. So yeah, we're gonna pull up some check out some marijuana news. Maybe I know everybody's been talking about the schedule change. I don't think we really need to go over that. We'll figure it out when it happens, right? A lot of people have been talking about it, so go check that out. I think Mr. Purple Hair's Gardens talked about it on Tuesday. Go check it out. Not hashtagging on a grow fam. Why, Jess? Oh, since you won last week. Okay. No problem. I think you can win twice, but yeah. It's good. Yeah, it's going to be a good thing, Bradley, I think. And all in all, I think it'll be a good thing for sure. Give others a chance. Okay. No problem, Jess. We appreciate you. You're always here hanging out, getting that knowledge, having the fun and the entertainment that goes along with it too. What's up? 4 entries. Make sure you guys are typing it out or spelling it right. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Remember, I like to encourage you to go to both Facebook locations. It helps us out. Hit that like button on both of them. Throw that hashtag in both sides. You're going to get that extra spot. And you can do it on YouTube. You can do it on X and Rumble. I'd like to see it actually. Pay attention to see if it works though, because I'm pretty sure we checked it before and it went up, but you never know. The StreamYard tool is not the best, you guys. It's not the most solid. Nate ate that nerd rope again, Jess. If you didn't see my story, I showed a pack of nerd ropes for giveaways on game night. I'm lit. I'm just a half a nerd rope. Yeah, I don't think I could eat a whole. I did eat a whole nerd rope. What am I saying? What I was gonna say is I think I could eat a few, but that's just me, And speaking of, I haven't had a dab, so let's get this little chill party started off right. I've had it's been a recovery week, guys. I wanted to theme this episode with. How did I thought of this? I should have wrote it down, but basically, I want to theme it with the thought of not making rush decisions. So people talk about the fact that being indecisive can be bad, right? But rushing to make a decision can be bad as well. And what I mean by that is sometimes things work out. Sometimes things work out if you just give it a minute. I got a couple of the good examples of that this week. So I know some of you heard me talk about my car. I had a car, like a leak of my power steering, and that ended up causing a fire, guys. My car was on fire in the parking lot of a Hy-Vee. I had my son in the car. So, it sounds crazy, but the fire wasn't that big, and it actually didn't total the car. It actually was repaired, but here's the thing, I spent a week with that car at a shop. The tow truck took it to this shop while they were, not open, and this guy was probably busy, super busy. So it took him a week to look at it. That entire time, I'm thinking in my head, like, oh, I'm gonna have to get it new. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I got to find a new car. It's going to be way too much to fix and this and that. But the thing I kept joking about, and I said it yesterday, I think, there was hope that it could be fixed, and that sometimes that's not good. Sometimes you're just like, well, could I just know that it's total, please, right? But anyway, long story short, it was repairable, and it wasn't that bad. We'll just say that it was just the hose. It wasn't really that bad, price wise, from what I was expecting. And that's just one of my examples. It's just funny though that like sometimes if you just wait things out, like I don't mean to not make decisions, but what I think is you plan for what you want, right? You plan, make a decision, make a goal, but then leave room for the unexpected. Leave room for things to work out in a different way, whether that's a way that you expect or a way that you wanted or didn't want. No matter what it is, if you leave room for that question mark factor, that probability of things going sideways, then you can kind of adjust a little bit easier. You can hit the ground running. You can catch yourself before you fall. Maybe all those good cliches, right? But let's do a little medicinal intake here. On Wednesday, I like to replace that water in your medicinal pipes, guys, in your water intake devices. You want to replace the water. We call it Wash It Wednesday over there on the 42710 fam. Shouts out to Jason. What's up, Sandy? Get those hashtags in, guys. Really appreciate it. We were up to 10 to 15 over on Rumble. Appreciate you guys coming in. We're on a new category in podcasts, so we're kind of competing a little bit differently. And we're close to 400. If I could get to that 400 mark, would be really fun. Really fun and just jinkies, just gee golly, willikers and stuff. All right, let's heat it up, do a little cold start. We call it a cold start dab. So make sure you're doing things in a healthy manner, even when you're intaking the cannabis as a medicine or as a recreation. There's so many things that we don't think about, whether that's food or cannabis, as far as cleanliness goes. How often do you guys wash out your piece? Let's hear it. You have a certain piece that you use, or do you wash out multiple and then use those? Because with mold factors and other things, you don't want to leave that water in there for very long. A couple days. Cheers everyone. Cheers Grow fam. Peace everybody. Let's do it. Tonight will be a little more of a relaxed kind of a sesh. But my point with the car thing was, now that I'm mobile again, you better believe I'll be out there looking for more awesome guests, out there looking for more content and such. So there'll be some good shows coming this summer, I'm sure. Man, everybody likes my shirt. I know, I'm hilarious. I always feel like heating up that little puddle that's left in there because I don't want to waste it, But tonight, we're not going to worry about it. I do worry about X, though. I'm going to go over there real quick and see what I can see. Because it was like, yep, nothing of yours is going to load. Sorry. I'm like, whoa. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. All right. If you're watching on X, kindly do that retweeting thing. I'm going to share us out to the live stream community. Shouts out to the LWC or the LCX WC. Right. Boom. All right. Excellent. I let them know. I tell them about giveaways, but for some reason, the people on X are not just like only worried about trying to find giveaways all the time, you know. Actually, I meant to open the show like this. Hey, hey everybody, who's here for the giveaway? You know, and then you see a few people, yeah, I am. And I'd be like, and then I was gonna say, get out. I kill me, you know. I think I'm the best comedian for myself, you know, not for the world per se. Terry, what's up, man? Come on in, get the hashtag in. We're gonna go over and check out what's growing on with our food supply, and we're gonna check out, you know, maybe some cannabis information. We'll see. Not extremely worried about getting deep into the info tonight, but it's going to be, I mean, guys, I don't know about you, but with the nicer weather, there's so much more to do, not only for fun, but just like projects getting going and everything. So I think you're going to see that, especially with us growers. And I put myself in the category, even though I'm probably a lot less of a grower, you know, as far as the quantity goes, you know, with several other of our creators. Like they deal with a lot more plants, and I can't imagine that uptake and stuff to do. But with juggling, you know, the things I'm juggling and still working on expanding the grow and growing more and all that, it's tough, you know. So the content for me is the work. And so you find that a lot of people that do only live streams or only like YouTube videos where it's all edited and, you know, pre-recorded and all that, that's time that they spent behind the scenes. You know, that's why I do it live. That's why we do this live, because, you know, the small amount of editing that I do has to be done in between all the farming stuff. So anyway, I'm not bitching. I'm just saying it's like it's a different form of medium when you take that, you combine real world work with online content, doing both, because then you're like dividing your time up, right? There's people out there that put like 6-7 videos out a day on YouTube just from like content they find elsewhere online, and they just make up shit. Like, there's success in that, but that's not my thing. We're trying to grow, right? Grow as people, grow as, you know, sustainability, not experts, but, you know, people who are interested in sustainability. There's another word I was thinking of. You check those. What's up, Gibson Gaming? What's up, bro? Yeah, they don't, and I'll tell you that I could definitely put in more work behind the scenes, but it's hard sometimes because, you know, shit happens. All right, cheers, Rumble. If you're out there on Rumble, you don't have to be from Facebook to get in on the giveaway. Hit that hashtag. We'll find a way to get a hold of you through email or some such thing. Justin James Calderwood. I love your middle name because we got the same. All right. So while you're all doing that, I think maybe I'll just set it up as a banner so that we can check some other stuff out. Nice shirt. You want to have intercourse? Oh, no, sorry. That's not right. That's not right. Come on. All right, here we go. Let's check out some cannabis for a minute. All right, until we, as we build up the suspense for what shirt you're gonna win. And the giveaway for my people, I'm actually thinking I'm gonna just do like a rolling option for a giveaway from a Rumble. If we get Rumble up to 40 viewers, that would be like a unusual number. So I'm going to I'm going to say that. Last night, Margaret, shouts out to Margaret, she was saying 76 viewers on Rumble, and we can give something out. Like, well, I've had that actually one time. We were watching a space launch, SpaceX launch one time, and I had 80 people on Rumble. So Rumble, it is what it is. I think it's good. White House declines to say whether Biden supports marijuana rescheduling proposal from the DOJ. Yeah, they're just going to defer that. They're not going to talk about that through this year. Alabama senator calls state medical cannabis commission a money pit amid ongoing litigation. Is it Alabama that I heard that they're never ever going to allow it no matter what, or something like that? Some state it was like that. I mean, look, I hope that states do get the choice to make their own decisions. And then we within our states, have to vote accordingly or vote with our feet. South Dakota marijuana activists turn in signatures to put legalization on the November ballot. South Dakota. I'm surprised South Dakota is not legal already. I mean, they're begging people to move there. Well, actually, not really. Like, I think the people that live there like it. There's not a lot of people there. But it is one of the more free states to live in America. Cannabis can help treat female orgasms. Oh, hey, you know what? I read that to you guys a couple weeks ago. That was a good one. Wait, that's a new one, it says. This one day ago. Let me just read the title again. Cannabis can help treat female orgasmic disorder. FOD. Yeah, we read that, but this is just from a day ago. Study finds as Ohio officials consider adding it to qualifying conditions. Oh, so they're going to add that to the qualifying conditions to get your med card. Interesting. Jess, what? I don't know, man. It's been crazy. Thank you, Brandra. Thanks, everybody, for heading all over the place, all over God's green earth on the internet to help us out. Hey, that's what we got to do to get out there these days. We don't have, there's only so many ways around the algorithm on one site. So this is another way to broaden your horizons a little bit. Brands and advocacy groups from ACLU to KFC launch 420 promotions to mark the marijuana holiday. It's from 3 weeks ago. No, let's move on. Yeah, those are old. Not a lot of new information to go over with this. Let's see, that's from a day ago. Alaska Senate panel takes up House-passed bill to create psychedelic task force in anticipation of federal legalization. So Alaska wants to create a psychedelic task force, and they just show mushrooms on the picture. So I don't know. I mean, does that mean they're trying to deschedule mushrooms with this cannabis descheduling? I don't know. It says days after the Alaska House of Representatives approved a bill that would create a state task force to study how to license and regulate psychedelic assisted therapy in the event of federal approval of substances such as MDMA and psilocybin. Okay, MDMA and psilocybin. Oh man, I've heard those are both being used for PTSD, for depression, all that. A Senate panel has already advanced the measure. Interesting. The Senate Judiciary Committee, which considered a companion bill to the legislation in February, passed the bill HB 228 without objection at a hearing on Monday. The action came after a brief discussion of how the House passed legislation compares to the earlier Senate companion bill and a lone public comment from a member of the state's marijuana control board. Interesting. Let me scroll down a little bit here. It has become law. The bill from Rep. Jenny Armstrong, Democrat, would not change the legal status of any drugs in Alaska. Rather, it would create a legislative task force that would spend the rest of the year studying how to license and regulate psychedelic therapy in the state. So just 1 year, sure, and then it's just going to go away, right? So they'll just shut it down after that. A report from the group with the recommendations would be due on or before January 31st of 2025. Interesting. Does anybody think that the Alaskan Psychedelic Task Force would be shut down after that 1 year? No way. What's up, Smashley? How are you tonight? There's no way. Both MDMA and psilocybin have been granted breakthrough therapy status by the Food and Drug Administration, FDA. Why am I reading that? And recent clinical trials have MDMA on pace for possible FDA approval later this year. Interesting. So MDMA as well, for at least as a drug being, administered by a professional, whatever. Supporters of the bill say it would allow the state to begin considering how to respond in the event of that action. At Monday's hearing, a member of Armstrong's staff, the representative herself, was on the floor, briefly explained the changes between the earlier legislation of HB 2228 and recent approved by the House. Okay, so I'm not going to read all of this, but it just sounds to me like they're most definitely, whenever they create a task force, like those task force, they get repurposed. They don't get disbanded, Doing well, Smash, doing well. We're having a chill session tonight. We're giving away a random t-shirt from thegrowfam.com. We are also, I want to put this out again. If you go over to Rumble and we get a crowd of people on Rumble, I will consider doing another giveaway. But we're going to do a spin for Locals members. If you haven't gotten your number over there, I will check one time before I do the spin. All right, let's see. Let's check out how many people are. We got 25 in on a free t-shirt from thegrowfam.com out of 80 people. Wow. 25 people in here. Heading over there now. Hells yeah, Justin. Appreciate you, man. I see a lot of people go back and forth, but if we would just, my personal preference, if that means anything, is that we all hang out over there, because you can say a lot more, you can do more. There's more emojis that can be done. It's a good time. It's a good time. So anyway, let's look past the marijuana moment for now. There's not anything else that stood out right away. Let's check out. I didn't look at this yet, so we'll check out Farm Week. FarmWeekNow.com real quick. National Beef Month begins. Where the beef? Where the beef? Where the beef at? So I guess beef. It's this month, guys. I'm gonna read on that. That's interesting. Teenage author references rural upbringing and devotional. Interesting. So listening to a teen being grown up in a farm town. Farmer sentiment declines to the lowest level. Interesting. Decline in the ag economy barometer reflected concerns about financial conditions on farms. Interesting. Profit Watch recent rally spurs sale. Short covering gave markets a 3-day winning streak. Yeah, well, we'll see what that does in the long run. May is National Beef Month, guys. Congratulations. Congratulations. We have made it to National Beef Month, you guys. I gotta stop the music for a second. I gotta give it one good. Yes. Beef Month, guys. Let's put them cows, but it's not showing the cows on the article. I want to see the cows again. Man. Why can't I have both? All right. We'll go back to some tunes. We'll pick a different one. We here to bring some people in on this giveaway. All right, Smash, let's do this over on the Rumble, guys. Remember, Rumble is free. Tagged and share. Thanks, Terry. I really appreciate you guys. We had some fun this weekend for sure, didn't we, on game night? And I think everybody is taken care of them almost. Maybe two. Yeah. Anyway, we'll figure it out. But we got a couple more days, and we'll be working on the next one. So I need to move on. I need to figure out the next shop. Figure out who the next shop's going to be. Twisted, what's up, man? Get in on this giveaway, bro. Since when did Rumble of ads? Yes, Smashly, that's the thing that gives me a penny or two once in a while. When you saw that ad, that's because this video has been approved by Big Brother ad people. And boom, they threw the ad in there. Yes! I don't know what that could have been a nickel. That could have been a nickel. Are we talking 3 pennies, maybe? Sorry, my internet is junk today. Yeah, mine was having some trouble too, man. The X was causing me some issues. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna like if you click that ad, I think I get even more, like maybe 13 cents. You know. Not sure, honestly. Okay, I'll read a little bit of this because I can't imagine it being crazy exciting. But there might be some interesting numbers here. May National Beef Month. Beef Month. It's National Beef Month, and the Illinois beef growth second. Was it because of COVID? Maybe they're causing maybe they're blaming COVID. Let's see. Illinois Beef Association, the IBA. Sounds a little bit like IBS, you know? Executive Vice President Josh St. Peters told Farm Week, beef is a really important part of our agricultural landscape here in Illinois. We're the 4th largest commodity in the state, with over 14,000 family farms in Illinois that are producing beef on their operations. Very interesting. Despite liquidation in the U.S. cattle herd, Illinois is one of 6 states that has seen an increase in cattle on feed year. Increase in cattle on feed year over year. Oh, on cattle on feed. Wait. I'm not understanding this. Seen an increase in cattle on feed year over year. Cattle on feed. I'm not 100% sure what that means. Currently at more than 1 million head. 1 million head of cattle. Wonder how many people we have in the state. I think a lot of the growth is happening through farms that have expanded just a tick or young producers who are back on the farm expanding. Oh, just people. Okay, I don't know. That makes sense, I guess. Illinois has seen some dispersal as older cattlemen have taken. I'm sorry. Let me start this over. Seen some dispersal as older cattlemen have taken advantage of high prices and retired. Okay, but IBA is working closely with producers on sessions planning at St. Peter's. Or St. Peter's said. St. Peter's? I've been to St. Pete's Beach. Is that the same guy? Not everybody has that in their immediate family. Okay, you don't think? You don't think I got a cow somewhere? So sometimes, as an association, we can help connect younger producers with older producers that may be looking for next generation producers to step into their boots. Oh, that's a good call. They're connecting people in order to sort of keep it going, get it bigger. St. Peter's said local beef affiliates throughout the state are celebrating Beef Month, Beef Month in a variety of ways, including billboard promotions and partnerships with local food banks. Okay. So I don't think you guys can actually hear this music. I'm going to do this real quick so that... Oh, yeah, you can. That's in StreamYard, not on my phone. Or not on my secondary. Anyway, back to the article. I don't want to read all this. I wanted to read like more stats about how much beef we eat. You know? I heard that cattle have some avian flu. Have you guys seen that? Let's look at Scanner News real quick. Do they have a story about the avian flu with the cattle? Man, that's no joke, man. Not seeing anything about bird flu. Okay, well, I could Google it, but I don't know what source to look at for that to specifically find some good information. But I know that I've heard a couple stories about it recently, and that's not enough to give you the details. But the fact that bird flu is making its way into another, species, being a mammal, that's not good. So it's not good things for sure. Well, that's marijuana moment. Let's go back to the main page here. Let's see, we're at almost to 45 minutes. We'll wait to that hour mark and we'll do that spin. Teenage author references rural upbringing. Yeah, I don't want to read that one. Let's see. I don't like this idea though. Farmer sentiment declines to lowest level since 2022. Ag economy barometer. It looks like Bitcoin right now. Jeez. Farmer sentiment declined sharply in April, as indicated by the Purdue University CME Group Ag Economy Barometer, which fell 15 points from March to a reading of 99. Both sub-indexes of the barometer are also declined. The current condition index dropped by 18 points to 83, while the future expectations index fell by 14 points to 106. April marked the lowest farmer sentiment reading since 2022, June 2022, and was just 3 points better than in April 2020. So I'm not going to read any more of that. It's just depressing. But yeah, I think farmers are just depressed like some of the rest of us, As far as like the economy and their bills and all the costs going up and all those things, that's hitting farmers too, just like the rest of us. About marijuana, let's see, video. No, we can't watch any video. I don't want to do that. Let's see, legal marijuana purchases in Michigan spiked in March, reaching a new record high. No pun intended. Science. No evidence that marijuana legalization for adults increases cannabis use. New research published by American Medical Association finds. That's interesting. I don't think I need to read it. I got the gist, I think, from that, but that's incredible. State marijuana legalization linked to fewer immigrant deportations, study finds. What's the deal with that? Like, that's obvious. I mean, look, we don't need to get into it here, but obviously marijuana legalization leans more towards one side of the aisle, and so that same side kind of leans more towards not deporting immigration or illegal people, and then they so it's like that. There's no reason to even make that study, but someone needed something to do, I guess. CBD is a powerful and promising. Oh, I already read that too the last couple of weeks. All right, I think I'm done with all that. Let's have another dab, and we'll get some more hashtags going on, and then we'll do this giveaway. Elisa May, Sir Stevo, what's up? Eating a sandwich. Eating that. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, nom, nom. What kind of sandwich? Yummy. Is that about right? Yeah. Cheers to Sir Stevo. If you don't know Sir Stevo, guys, that is who you're going to most likely get a hold of for different giveaways tonight for sure on the T-shirt. You're not going to you don't have to wait for anything. No one's going to hit you up. You just message this guy right here, and you let him know. And of course, I'll tell him who won as well. But you're going to be getting a choice of a shirt that within your size range and whatnot from the Grow Fam. Elisa, what's up? Hit that hashtag before we're going to spin it in about 13 minutes. About 13 minutes. Can do another dab or two as well. Slow news day, really. I didn't see a lot of stuff for at least what I look for on Wednesday. There is this other website, the Scanner News, like I was showing you. I do like a lot of what they have, but I don't see a lot of specifically grow news, or cannabis news. So it's not necessarily we can go to education real quick. All right, survey finds lower income, less educated Americans have highest rates of regular cannabis use. Oh, okay. This might hit home for a lot of us. Survey finds lower income, less educated Americans have highest rates of regular cannabis use. Published April 18th by Hannah Claire Brimlow. I don't know. I think a lot of us knuckle sandwich. That's funny. Oh, it's a turkey sandwich. Okay. What's up, Michelle? Hello. So I don't know. What do you all think about this? I think you could definitely see a correlation between marijuana use and, say, depression and low income, because you can see a lot of substance use and abuse. You can see marijuana abuse, obviously. If it's getting in the way of your functioning, it is abuse. But we can see a lot of that with any substance at the lower income, people. And if you're going to correlate that with what was the other thing it says, less educated. Okay, so less educated people, you could say, are people that are not as smart, and a lot of times less smart people or lower IQ people are definitely going to be making, or not always, but like a lot of times there is a correlation between people that are less able to do those high performance jobs. Like this is like, without even reading it, I don't know why they would have to do this study. They're trying to link three things that all have one thing in common, and that is the not cannabis, but it's your means. What's the other word? It's the I'll think about it, but it's the difference in our standing in society. But there's a word for it I'm thinking of. Middle class, upper class. So the I'm losing my train of thought, but yeah, there's a word I'm trying to think of. Damn it, I hate when I do that. Is there a word for doing that? I don't remember. But anyway, so my point is, it still stands. Like those things correlate with a class. Class was the term. It's a class disparity. Now, people at the upper class, they're still using different drugs, but maybe they just don't use cannabis. Who knows? I'm going to read a little bit about this because I'm intrigued. What do you all think? Status. Yeah, no, it was class was what I was thinking. Yeah, status or class. your level of like where, and that has to do with a lot of things, your capability, what your upbringing, where you're at, like your actual location being raised, all those things. But demeanor, yeah, Sherry, yeah. Of course, the people in poverty need it more. Yeah, well, we need it more, but it's also people with our medical system and things. Then yes, a lot of people that are impoverished are then turned to alternative medicines like this. And so we'll see what they say, because I don't love the way that it's framed. It's just lower income, less educated. Like that just seems. And when they say regular cannabis use, okay, well, let's find out. I'm done bitching. Let's read. New survey from Gallup studied the cannabis use pattern of adults in the United States and noted the distinctions between different education levels and incomes. On average, 9% of adults use some form of cannabis 10 or more days a month. 9% of adults, and this must be, we're not saying where, just in America, I guess. Approximately 13% of adults with a high school level education or less use cannabis 10 or more days a month. Adults who have some level of college education, an associate's degree, or who have some technical training had the second highest rate of cannabis use, 11%. Well, okay. Regular cannabis use was least common among adults with a college degree, 7%, and a postgraduate degree, 5%. Postgrad, listen, like I studied the physics of Frisbee, and I'll tell you that those Frisbee players, they smoke weed. Okay. Gallup also found that regular cannabis use decreases as a person's income increases. Around 16% of those who make less than $24,000 a year use cannabis 10 or more times a month. I think it has to do with legalization too, because you're if it's something that you're drawn to, and for me, like it became the thing over any other thing that helped me through, my what I need, whatever that might be for me. I kept going back. I kept being drawn back to that rather than, say, drinking or any other vices that all these other people from the military, the veterans like myself, are into. I mean, even going like I don't know. There's another like phenomenon where some of the vets like just can't leave it, can't drop the military. I don't mean like a problem with war PTSD. I mean, when they leave the military, they can't drop that persona. Like that's their whole persona, right? So they're wearing all the same clothes. That's their profile pic for 20 years later. There's that kind of similar mentality, and I think this is kind of touching on that here. Let's see. Let me go back to where I was at here. Okay, that rate declined to just 11% of people. Oh no, I must have skipped a piece here. Around 16% of those who make less than $24,000 a year or use cannabis 10 or more times a month. Okay, that rate declines to 11% of people who make between $48,000 and $60,000, or between $60,000 and $90,000 annually. Well, yeah, because they're busy working their asses off. As of 2022, the average household income in the United States was $74,580. $74,580. That was in 2022. That's our average across the country. The latest rates of regular cannabis use were among people who had a household income between $120,000 and $180,000. 7% and over $180,000 is 5%. So 5%. Hey, that's, I don't know. That's still pretty. That's pretty close there. 5% of people at the very top end are still using cannabis regularly. I mean, bro, like that's still pretty good. Smoke our pain away. Well, yeah, that's the problem, Elisa May. It's like you got to be careful not to use it to your detriment. Just like anything, food, technology, all of it, sex, everything. No matter what it is, if it becomes a detriment in your life, meaning slowing you down from working and whatnot, for us it might, but it's also the fact that if you didn't use it, you still may not be working due to whatever issue, like myself. So that's the thing, is that those correlate, but they don't, they're not. We got Fire and Hole in the house. What's up, man? What's up, Mark? Are you calling me Colt? Was this for me, Mark? Did you call me Colt? I like it. I'll take it. Lisa says might just be me, but I think life causes PTSD. Yeah, okay, it's true. Makes me want to smoke, even though I catch myself thinking to myself, smoking this isn't good for me. Yeah. I think most of us recognize that it's not always going to be the best decision, but that's also why moderation is a thing, right? Sometimes we fall off the wagon, but also those same people that don't use cannabis, they have things that they will go overboard on. Everybody has their things that sometimes they have to draw back on a little bit. Video games, whatever it is. Let's see. Gallup used an online survey to conduct its data. The survey asked respondents, keeping in mind that this is confidential, how many days in the last month have you used cannabis products? It's such a broad thing too. They're talking, I ate a CBD gummy. So like that's I guess it technically, it is, but it isn't. Such as smoking marijuana, vaping liquid THC, or consuming baked goods or gummies. So I don't know if THC was a requirement. We'll see. To alter your mood or help you relax. I don't know that I take it in order to alter my mood, but maybe. Researchers also found that men are more likely to use cannabis than women, and that usage decreases with age. Okay. The highest rates of use, 11%, are found in the Middle Atlantic, or the Mid-Atlantic. New York, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. And North Central divisions, Wisconsin, Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. States the survey analysts, the lowest usage rates, 7%, are reported in the East, South Central, Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, and Alabama. Yeah, because they probably didn't want to tell you. And the West, North Central, North Dakota, Minnesota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri divisions. As of April 2024, marijuana has been legalized for medical use in 37 states and for recreational use in 23 states and Washington, D.C. In states that have legalized marijuana, average of 2.9 days of cannabis consumption per month per person, with 9.7% regular users. 9%, no, 10% basically. Wow. Reports Gallup. In states that have not legalized marijuana, average of 2.5 days of cannabis consumption per month per person, with 8.6% regular users. Not much different. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, 3 of every 10 marijuana users have a marijuana use disorder. These use disorders, man, they created that orgasm disorder, and now it's like, oh, everything's a disorder. Holy cow. What's up, Joe? It's a mass on his lung. Oh my God. Probably going to do surgery in the morning. When my sister told me, it made me really think about smoking. Yeah. Although it definitely is a different thing than cigarettes on the lungs, for sure. Although I think it still irritates my lungs, I don't think it's causing the cancer that a cigarette would. Marijuana use directly affects the brain, specifically the parts of the brain responsible for memory. Huh? Learning attention, decision making, coordination, emotion, and reaction time. Infants, children, and teens who still have developing brains. Well, that's why I don't condone recreational use for children. I don't think children should need recreational use of any substance, but medical use is a different story. Are especially susceptible. Wait, let me go back here. Infants, children, and teens are especially susceptible to the adverse effects of marijuana. Yeah, said the CDC. Long-term or frequent marijuana use has been linked to increased risk of psychosis or schizophrenia in some users. Yes, it has been linked, and we've seen this. I think we've read about it. We've talked about it. We're not seeing an increase of schizophrenia unless you want to count all of the, increased insanity on people believing they can be anything they want, and a tree and a dog tree and I can be a cloud and whatever. That's kind of maybe psychosis, but that's more happening in the kids, adults as well, I guess. Should digress on that, but it's just I don't know. I'm not seeing a ton of cases of schizophrenia coming out of nowhere. Are you guys? Anybody? They can't stop them at 17. Yeah. Well, I wasn't smoking at that time, but it is what it is. I think with anything, you can work around it. You can find out, oh, this isn't for me. This dumbs me down or whatever. For me, it helps to slow down some of my thought processes because I have like 12 different trains running all at the same time. So when you look at take that into consideration, it's a different thing. It's more of a performance enhancement, which some people have already linked that as well. Okay, I read that whole article. All right, let's back to the giveaway time. All right, good luck. 29 people want a free shirt. This seems like all the hashtags aren't working. Maybe it's not doing like I swear we tested it before and that people's hashtag would go up from each location, but maybe that's not really what's happening here. Dustin, what's up? I don't know what that is, but I see you. Cheers, brother. Colin, I always remind myself that these studies have been done with normal people and how it probably doesn't always apply to me. Yeah, the studies are just a small little glimpse into what they're looking for, and I guess there can definitely be some accuracy to it, depending on how they did it, depending on how many people, all that good stuff. Justin motherfucking James Calderwood. Guess what, guys? He gets hash and dash immunities for being part of my community over there on Locals, theindoorfarmer.locals.com. Shouts out to Justin. Just winning since you've been in the community. Guess what? He doesn't have to be here, but that means that you can tag him if you want. This is a rare opportunity for you to tag the winner legally, legal bound tagging. Oh, he's already here. There he is. You didn't have to be, but he's here because I'm a motherfucking entertaining guy. I mean, tonight was a pretty low key. I do appreciate it. We still got 80 people hanging out on a Wednesday, hump that day, y'all. I hope y'all had a good week. How's everyone's week going? I had a hell of a week because Monday I was like, yeah, hey, I finally looked at your car. Yeah, we can fix it today. I'm like, what? I thought I was going to have to get a new one. Oh, let me tell you the other thing that happened. I have 2 toilets in my house. Fancy, I know. And They weren't flushing. They weren't clogged. You know, I know how to use a plunger, man. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. I know how to use a plunger. But the issue is, I've never seen this issue before. Has anyone ever seen it where like the water, like everything's working, it just isn't, it's just not really going anywhere. Like it is, but it isn't. And I'm like, oh man, you know, I'm sitting here like mulling it over. I tried everything I could do because I'm like maybe 10% handy, you know, and I just couldn't figure out. I'm like, you know, I might have to call a plumber. Well, my son gets home from school. Shouts out to my son. What's up, son? And he, you know, he's doing his thing. He goes to potty. He's doing a potty thing, and it just starts working again. I'm like, well, thanks, bud. So that was my point earlier. It's like sometimes, you know, like if I was to rush and call the plumber right away and all that, like I'd have been costing myself money now. Not saying that I'm not in the back of my mind thinking there might be an issue with that later or whatever, right? So you sort of keep that in your checkbox of, okay, if said thing is a problem later, I know about it already. So it's just one of those things where you prepare yourself for the worst and you plan for the best. It's kind of thing. I always try to live by that because can bad thing happen? Yes, bad thing happens. But does that mean you shouldn't plan for the thing that you want or the situation or the outcome? No, that doesn't mean you can't plan. So I was sitting here going, okay, well, I'll call a plumber tomorrow or like a day or two if this doesn't fix it or whatever. So it's like you set it up, you make your plan. And then, you know, and I'm not giving you guys, I'm just trying to tell you like what I do. And this is what I try to, what has helped me, I guess, in recent years. A test and a study. Yeah, that's for sure, Colin. Those are two different things. And they will word things weirdly on studies sometimes. And that will get different results. So finally got me some Grow Fam swag. Hells yeah, man. I don't know what shirt you're gonna get, so we're gonna get with Steve-O and we'll figure it out. But like you got this one here. Let's see. What if I did like? Does this look naughty now? Does it look naughty to you guys? Okay. Congrats, Justin. I'm going to write that down before I forget, though. And we're going to do some dabbage. Yeah, I've said it many times. I don't condone cannabis for everyone. I think there can be a use for it for everyone. Not necessarily the psychoactive side, but I definitely am not just like, yeah, you know, everybody jump on the wagon. Like, I think that everybody should get off our backs about it. Like, if this is a decision I've made for my body and I'm not, you know, not harming, but say externalities, you know, when you're being external with something that you have going on, that's when you start to affect other people. That's the issue. Guys, I didn't give it to him just because his middle name is the same as mine, just in case anyone's wondering. Okay, gotcha. Got you down, man. Got you down. Oh yeah, I gotta do that. I gotta pull up the number wheel for the spin. And we're gonna check to make sure if nobody else got in on it while we've been here hanging out. Let me check. Rumble, if you're on locals at all, come follow me. Come check it out. I'm not Yes, I use cannabis on screen, but that's not my whole purpose for being. I actually made a poster. I reposted someone else's picture today of this meme which showed a whole crowd of people like rushing to get these TVs, and then the other picture was a garden, and it was like, we actually need this and not this, and all these people like tearing at themselves at some big store looking for a big TV or whatever at Christmas or something. We've all seen it. Brendra, you are gonna get. Let's see. Bean is number 17, I believe. That was the last one. So Brendra gets number 18. You are number 18. And then we've got Smashley coming in. You're number 19. And the last one, Justin. Oh no, is that you? Yeah, I thought you were on here already, but let me make sure. Oh, not this week. It was last week. Last week you had gotten on it already by the first few people. All right, you are number 20. It's 20 people. Awesome. I don't know about you guys, but I try to make it clear that, my subscribers are everything to me. With the way these platforms jerk us around and whatnot, all these hoops, all these engagement farming things they want us to do and everything. I just want to fall back on the people that are, in it for the long haul. The people that actually put in that card number, put in that, get in over there. $2 a month. I mean, it's not. I'm not draining people, but the thing is that sets you aside a little bit, because the separate app keeps all the spam and all the haters and all the other stuff away. You know what I mean? That's what's cool about it. Anyway, that's my little spiel. I'm not trying to preach about. I'm not gonna do what everybody thinks I'm going to do. Wait, I am going to do what I'm actually. Let me change my mind for a second here. I'm going to do one thing everybody thinks I'm going to do. That's another dab. After reading that article, it really makes me want to show them what's up. It sucks sometimes when I'm reading on the screen. It's like I'm thinking of too many things, and I might have done a dab, but that's not why it's hard to read, because sometimes my brain's ahead of myself and I'm looking at the screen for the words, right? But my brain's thinking of the 3 other things, and it's like, I've seen plenty of other streamers and other people that do bigger shows. They get caught up all the time. They're not smoking, so unless maybe they're doing something else, you know what I mean? A little bit of Quaaludes before they hit the stream. Who knows? Light it up. Thanks, Colin. Thanks, Michelle. I appreciate you. Michelle was the winner. Shouts out to the champ, the reigning champ. Oh, you know what? I gotta take that hashtag off the screen. My bad. In case anybody comes in late. What's up, James? James, we got Justin James, and then James Robert, and then Waylon James. I mean, that's a popular name, James. I'm actually seeing a lot of Waylons. I searched my name. If you guys ever search your name, you're going to find somebody with the same name. Like, I found a fake account with my name. They had taken my pictures and stuff. That was a few days ago. That was funny. And also, like, I made it, but then I also saw a second one that had my same exact name, but different pictures, different location, all this stuff. I'm like, well, that guy must just have the exact same name as me, And so I think it's more common than you might think. I had a friend that was invited by another person that had the same name as him to a group on Facebook of other people with the same name, first and last. I think there were like 9 of them. 9 people with all the same name, like in a group. Like, it seems like a cult. Brother Billy 6, Brother Billy 7, Brother Billy 4, Brother Bill. Friend's name is Waylon, Justin. No, man, come on, man. Can't do that to me. Your son's middle name is James? Okay, is it like James? Is it like James the second? All right, I'll change the tunes too. I don't know if that's getting to anyone, but except me. In fact, I had, oh man, oh, here it is. The ocean waves. They're fun. Yeah. All right, I got to put these numbers on before I forget and spin it. So we need 18, 19, and 20. And if you didn't get on there yet, feel free to get on there. I'll be doing one more spin tomorrow night. Plus another wheel for a giveaway for liking and sharing the video. On Thursday nights, I do people in the boxes. Oh, you know what? I didn't run us any kind of commercial yet. I should do that real quick. Let's run a quick ad before we do the spin. Let's see. The t-shirt promotion. Because I don't know if you saw the picture, guys, but the t-shirts are on sale right now. All of the t-shirts. And make sure that you use code WTIF10 for an extra discount. So let's check it out. So Rumble won't refresh for me. 14 lovely folks hanging out over there. Appreciate you guys. All right, we're going to do this spin for one of my members. And guess what? They don't have to be here. Whoever wins, wins. Yeah, I wish I didn't like dabs so much. Maybe we could do something less, I don't know, in your face, less unusual. Because think about it, alcohol is much more acceptable because what? Everybody has to drink liquids. It's just another kind of liquid in another kind of cup. And so I think that might be partially what makes it skate by a little bit easier. You can drink cannabis too, but edibles don't do a lot for me. Cheers, everybody. Oh, guess who just won $25? Guess who just won? This person. The champ. The champ just won. Congrats, Michelle. The Tropicana Tropicana cherry photo shoot. Nice. Send me pictures. You came in too late, Sean? What do you mean? Sean, if you're still here, brother, get over to locals because I'm going to do another spin on this same wheel tomorrow. 3 times a week on the same wheel, and I put the post up on Sunday nights after game night. So every Monday or so, everybody should be trying to check that if you can, possible. Just check it on Monday, and then you never have to think about it. You can go about your week. That's why I did that, to kind of help people that don't always have the chance to come to the show. Michelle Paris. The champ. Yeah, we definitely have a few veteran gamers on game night that are getting pretty good. Michelle's one of them. You did, Sean? Okay. You might be on there then already. Or you might have just done so, and then not bad. I checked it a little while back. Yeah, I'm hoping to have that rocking by Mondays every week, and maybe eventually do more spins, like do one every show. You know what I mean? Like expand on it. I wonder if there's any correlation to the people that weren't using cannabis but using alcohol, or another correlation, people that don't use cannabis because they have a good job and they can't use it for whatever reason, drug testing and such. I mean, there's plenty of reasons that people will go to harder drugs because they stay in your system less time. I saw it so many times when I was younger, people trying to pass drug tests, and since they can't pass it with marijuana, they go to a worse substance because it is through your system faster. You guys feel me? You feel me? Good night, Sandy. Good night, Sandy. Good night, Sandy. Anyway, wash your pieces, guys. Let's prove them wrong. Let's show them that the cannabis community, we just weren't given a chance. We had to keep it on the down low for so long that, we can be successful. And not just in cannabis, in all aspects. The weight's been lifted. Not everywhere, obviously. Shouts out to those that are still under the thumb. All right. Well, it's been fun, guys, but it had to end sometime. So we're going to call it a night, but come back and see Sir Steve-O tomorrow night, Certified Terpy Thursdays. And, of course, right after that, you got People in the Boxes. You got Master Rochi Thursday Night Vibes, I believe they call it. And so you got plenty more Grow Fam to go. And then you got Fam Friday, of course. And then you'll start the week back off again with Kim on Sunday. So appreciate everybody's participation. in the giveaways. You all have a wonderful and blessed evening. Remember, we all got to eat, even cannabis users, non-cannabis users, stick in the muds. Everybody's got to eat. So why not think about it a little bit more, talk about it a little bit more, and do it a little bit more. Thanks, guys.